here I was, the day of the assembly. I'm just off stage, looking out into the audience. I see my parents, my grandparents. I see my sister, who's horrified. And I see every girl I ever wanted to impress in the audience because it's all of my classmates are there. And I'm here in my jersey. Didn't think this through very well. I step out onto the stage, and it's dark. And then the spotlight comes on. And if you've ever been on a stage with a true spotlight, you can only see the first couple of rows of people. Other than that, it's all darkness. The spotlight comes on, and I froze. Then the music starts. And I start singing. And I start singing the first verse of the song. I get to the end of the first verse. I don't know what's next. So I sing the first verse again.
Oh my God.
And do we have any singers in the crowd?
Bathroom singers count?
Of course, yeah. Well, you have to kind of know tone a little bit. If you're a singer and you hear someone that's a little flat, not so much sharp, but flat, meaning you're under the note. Yeah, it wasn't that. It was much flatter than that. So what you normally think of as flat, I was way under that. And I was flat as anybody's ever been. And you know how I know it was a disaster? Because in the first couple of rows of my classmates I saw in the audience, they were like this. So eventually I make my way through the song. I can't even remember how I finished it. It ends, I step off stage behind there, and I literally just want to die. But I've got to go to class and then play in a football game. So that moment was the first time I was really introduced to the situation of how pressure and performance intersect. Because to that point, I'd always excelled under pressure. And had I not had the opportunity to work with a chorale director who knew exactly what just happened, then I might have let that situation cause me to step out of my voice or lose my voice. And when I say my voice, and I'm speaking about voice here, I'm not talking about physical voice. I'm talking about who I was as a performer and my confidence in myself. Turns out my chorale director, then having witnessed this, required as a component of my grade in class that I sing a solo at the next concert. He let me choose the song. He let me decide where I wanted to sit, stand. He let me choreograph everything, and it went beautifully. And from then on, I was like, I never sang another solo. But from then on, I was like, I can still do this. So when we talk about stepping into your voice, it's not just about how you control your voice. It's the combination of how you interact and interface with pressure. And whether you look at it as a friend or a foe, and when you encounter situations where it doesn't go well, how do you let it affect you and deal with it? Because what it can do, if you don't reconcile with it, is it can show up in odd places when you least expect it. Okay, so pressure changes how we perform.